And we're back with some more Europa Universalis 4. So, oh, this popped up, that's right. I saw that happen. I guess we saved up enough administrative... Oh, yeah, this. Well, as much as I want to advance my technology, I do want this. So, we'll get that first. And, then we'll keep going here. Ah, good, these new ships are done. We'll gather them up, here. And where's that fleet? Here. We're going to have you go here. And this will basically double the size of our trade fleet, which won't double our trade power because there's a system of diminishing returns in place with the game. But it will make us stronger in the trade node. See? An extra, like, 4%. Well, actually no, because we were embargoed, so it's a bit more than that. But anyways... we will embargo Scotland when the opportunity arises. It should be fairly soon. When we'll be at a good point to do that. Not much to do. Diplomats are out. Don't... Let's see. Where can we build? 3 of them. Placate Sweden, what? Oh, yeah. We had to do that. Okay. New mission. Yeah, that's just not going to happen at all. Okay. Given its location, we will fortify this place. So, we'll build that there. Alright. Let's see. Other mechanics worth explaining. I've explained this. Well, let's talk about my long-term plan. So, I mentioned ideas, right? Well, so... to explore in this game, for those of you who are unfamiliar, you need either... well, not necessarily either, but... you either need explorers for naval provinces, or conquistadors for land provinces to go into this terra incognita here and explore it. And to get those, you need an idea that unlocks them. Norway is fairly unique in that it's national ideas. It has one that allows recruitment of those, whereas the only other place is here in this exploration ideas. Okay, let's embargo Scotland. Issue a counter-embargo. And that should boost our trade power back up a bit in this trade node. We'll see. Yep. Yeah, that boosts our trade power back up a bit. Eey, is England really doing that badly that Scotland thinks they can win that war? That seems... I would be a bit surprised by that. Nope, nope, wrong one. Alliance. I wonder if I can ally with them. Yeah, I can't. Didn't think so. Do they have an aggressive leader? New in this patch is the ability to look at the personality of AI leaders, and the answer to my question is no, they do not. Denmark still is unaware of our existence. Non-enforcement of order. Oh, is this the one that lets me lower their legitimacy? Oh, no. We'll just take the revolt risk. Where's the revolt risk? Someplace with the B. Not that one. This one. What's the revolt risk? 2.1 for peasants. That'll fade quickly enough. I'm not worried about it. Watch as an army of peasants rises up. Let's build up to our land force limit. So, what do we got here? We've got... okay. So there's different types of military units in this game, both for land and sea. And, cavalry are generally better than infantry, especially early on. But if you have too much cavalry, then you suffer penalties in combat. So you need the infantry. And Each tech group has a different ratio they need. Western, which is what we are, needs a ratio of 50%. But we're going to keep it a little higher than that. We'll build the infantry there and a couple more cavalry. Well, we'll get started on that second one in a couple months. Let's see. Prove our prestige. That's not going to happen. I don't want to do that because, well, I don't plan on remaining Catholic for this entire game. So, none of these are going to happen. So we'll just not pick one for now. And maybe something we can actually work on will pop up at some point as things change. As the situation moves around and all that. So, in the meantime, not too worried about those. Right, we have enough money now. Cavalry are more expensive than infantry. Infantry are 10 gold and less maintenance. Cavalry are more. That's what I did earlier, by the way. You pay maintenance for your armies and navies based upon how many units you have and of what type. You pay money for a lot of things, actually. Colonies, converting the religions of provinces, having advisors, interest if you have loans, various other things, a couple other things too. We'll get into those if it ever becomes relevant, which probably won't. And then, because our maintenance is so low, these units in this game have morale. And these guys, all my units have really, really low total morale right now, because they're just not getting maintained. They're not getting paid well, basically. Oh, good. He was well worth those points, he was. Now that's what I get. Complain and get someone, quote-unquote, better. While he does have a point of siege, which different pips boost different things, and maneuver, like I said, helps moving around the map faster and has effects in combat. Siege helps with taking over provinces or capturing them, and Shire, we'll get into those later. It's not quite as important what those do. Well, it is important, but it's not relevant or pertinent at this point in time, so I'm not going to spend time explaining it. I don't plan on getting this technology once we have enough points. Two, because even though we will, before we have a chance to get this, I want to... The first idea set I'm going to take is exploration here, because I want to get this. Even though we get it with our national ideas, it would take a lot longer to get to this than it will take to get to this. And our national idea also increases our colonial range in addition to letting us hire those units, so it's... I debated this a lot beforehand, like I was planning my strategy for a long time, thought about it quite a bit beforehand, and ultimately I've decided that it will be worth it to take exploration right off the bat, even though there's a little bit of redundancy in that unique idea there. What have we got here? Lose 10 diplomatic power, or we have to resend him. I don't want to lose that diplomatic power, so we will have to resend our merchant, which means we temporarily won't be making as much trade income from here, but oh well. Or, you know, maybe we won't be affected at all. Oops. Keep forgetting I have to pick a merchant. We're now fighting the Livonian Order. That's these guys. Do they have allies? Who are we at war with? Interesting. They don't seem to have a lot of confidence in the ability of, the Livonian Order's allies don't seem to have a lot of confidence in the Livonian Order's ability to win. But maybe they'll have more, because I'm sure I'm not helping them win this. I want Denmark to lose, so they get negative prestige. So, we'll start with the cavalry. Actually, no. We will do like this, and attach transport, because this fleet has 3 transports, and we'll just drop them off over here. It's not too far off. We don't need them too far. See, what I'm doing is I'm moving my armies out away from the actual combat off the continent, so that there's no way for these guys to realistically or reasonably get to my armies to attack them, because they'd have to get past the navies of Sweden and Denmark. But at the same time, my troops won't actually be in danger whatsoever, and I won't be helping Denmark win the war, which, you know, if they lose, it's actually good for us. Probably. I mean, there are ways it could backfire, but all things considered, that's not likely in this war. Okay. Oops. Well. Let's merge these. Yes, I know my maintenance is low. Let's see. Any good missions yet? No. Not gonna improve my prestige. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go down anyways. Which would probably make me fail the mission. I don't know for sure. And, my troops are damaged. They took a bit of attrition damage getting brought across here. And they are not reinforcing because my maintenance for them is just non-existent. So, again, it's not a big deal, but at some point I'll want to turn that maintenance up and deal with that and have them reinforced. But we can do that after this war is over. Makes more sense to do it then. I see. Yay, it's going against us. We're losing. So we won this battle, or our side did, quite handily. Oh, blockades. So despite the blockades, which will boost our war score, they look to have more troops. Or they look like they have more troops. I like. Seems pretty good to me. Peasants or prestige loss? Although it's an incredibly stupid decision for several reasons, we're going to take the prestige loss. Besides, that will grow back up on its own thanks to our, well, the way the game works. But, I really don't want to fight anything if I don't have to. Like, I really, really don't. We have a lot of money saved up. Okay. We are at our maximum papal influence, so it's time to invest. We will invest in this guy. The way this works is, if you're Catholic, you can invest in future cardinals, who will eventually go up here to become actual cardinals, and whoever controls the most cardinals controls the papacy and gets bonuses and special abilities and other stuff they can do. So it's an interesting mechanic, and then there's bonuses just for having cardinals in here as well. And the way it works is you can spend 5 points of papal influence at a time on cardinals to sort of buy their loyalty. And you kind of want to go for the cheap ones, so that it's easier, or the one, like what I tend to do to start off is save up to near my maximum, then invest it in a really cheap one, and then get that one in, because it works pretty well. This is a stupid war. It really is. Like, all things considered, this is a stupid war. Why did you bother declaring this war, Denmark? Seriously, why? You're not even invading. Oh, there we go. They're finally dealing with the rebels. Good for them. Right on. Took a while. In 3 places. Where's... We'll build one here. I want to save up the money. There's several reasons why I want to save up the money, but I'm not going to spend too much time, but we'll fortify a little bit each time we get over 100 total gold. Alright. Let's see how things are going here. Alright, so pricing on tech is defaults to 600. That's modified by your tech group. It's not modified for Western because that's the best tech group. And then there's other penalties or bonuses that apply to it. Neighbor bonus means that other people both adjacent to me and in the same tech group, although in this case that's the same thing, have already researched this, so I get a bonus to research it. And the increase over time thing is new with patch 1.4, and basically the cost of technology increases over time. I don't want the influenza spreading here, and if that's the province I think it is, it's not a very good province. Is that the province I think it is? I can't remember if that was actually the one. It wasn't that one. Look, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So that was the province I thought it was. Oh, no, wait, no, maybe it was this one. No, this one doesn't have a modifier. That should have thought to check that first, but no, this province here isn't doing us a whole lot, so I don't mind if everyone there dies of influenza, and, well, I'd rather have them die there of influenza than have it spread here to our better provinces. They're actually occupying stuff. That's a shame. It looked like they had a pretty big army, but I guess between their whole alliance, it looked like they had a pretty big army, but I guess not. Or maybe it is big and they just haven't had the opportunity to properly use it yet. I hope it's the second one. I really would rather that Denmark lost this. I'll fortify there because that's adjacent to Sweden. Despite the fact that they make high-quality video games, the Swedes are definitely untrustworthy. And let them handle it. Yeah, that one again. Ooh, new technology. Okay. So, we're going to buy this. This lets us get an idea group. And as I said, we're going to go for exploration. And we already, right off the bat, just immediately have enough diplomatic points saved up to buy the first idea. So now we just need to save up another, well, 200 or so, and we can buy this, and then we can actually start exploring. And once we start exploring, we can see what our random new world looks like, and hopefully there's some areas to colonize close to us. It would really suck if, like, it generates and there's just nothing up here. Most of the land is down here. Well, or not nothing, but like very little. Scotland is being occupied by Portugal. Oh, I have to remember. Invest. Which one was that? This one? Yes, this one. Again, just dump all of that in the one single future cardinal. Are we losing the war yet? Well, looks like we're going to lose this battle. Yay, we lost the battle. This makes me happy. Is this the province we're fighting for? No, that's not, because it was declived on here. Ugh, not declived, declared. Yeah, for this province. So, yeah, looks like there's a fair chance we'll lose this. Good. Glad to see it. Fits my plans perfectly. There's really, at this stage of this game, and I kind of apologize for this, because of we're playing Norway, there's not as much we can do, though. We can keep our relations with England up, but that's, I guess we should look at other countries whose relations we can improve to have allies. Austria might be a good choice. We'll do that. We'll improve our relations with Austria. What's the worst that could happen? Death. Painful, horrible death. Haha. Denmark's losing trade income. Maybe. I don't know, it kind of depends on who their rivals are. Ooh, this is one of the events I was talking about. It's a unique Norwegian event. Actually, I would read it, but I can't pronounce a couple of the names, but we'll give it a try anyways. The first fortification in Vardø municipality, I feel like there should be an "the" in there somewhere, in Finnmark County was built in 1306 and was called Varkoja. The second fortification was built in Ostervagen, erected between 1450 and 1500, a rectangular fortification with 2 corner bastions. Fortify the fortress further. Ooh, fort upgrade, that's nice. Increase defenses in the whole of Norway. Gain 50 military power and 5,000 manpower. That's not bad, but we don't really need it. Or do nothing. No, I want to do something, because I have the money and can afford it. So we're going to pay for the Star Fort, because that's... Unless I'm sadly mistaken. Yeah, this is cheaper than it would normally be to get a Star Fort, which is level 3 fort, and it would cost 75 gold and 10 military power. We can get it for 50 gold. So, yeah, we're going to do that. And then I think there's another event similar to that that can fire for another one of our provinces. Alright, military tech increase, which means more land morale. Good, we need that. Our land morale is horrible. But yeah, I'm going to try and keep... Oh. Alright, I'm going to try and keep a reserve of about... I don't think we're going to be able to keep this guy. But I'm going to try and keep a reserve of about 50 gold in case more events like that fire. But we will have to see if that happens in the future, because it's pretty much time to cut this episode right now. So, I will see you next time for more Europa Universalis 4.